Hello, hello. Wow, I changed the account 1 second and Google went crazy. Google went crazy. I mean, I swapped to another account for a second and it was like, what? You cannot do this. It's not you. So to get back to my account, it was like, whoo. I had to solve some incredible mathematical problems and sing the Italian national anthems with the wrong key 3 times and make 2 pizzas. And at the end he said, yes, it's you. Holy. Life is hard in this passwords and accounts universe. And so now I have to... Yeah. What do you mean leave page? Oh, wait, there is another one that is complaining. Yeah, there's another one complaining. Another integration that is complaining. Like, what? It's not you. Please, I tell you, it's me. No, I like security anyway. I think security is important. I mean, security... Security, if it kind of works in half an hour and not, you know, but... Hello, security. Well, okay. Okay, I think we did it. I think we are in. We are in the matrix. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, I did it. I did it. I did it. I breached any possible security question. We are in. Okay, let's see if now I can switch the scene. Maybe. Hello, good evening, good afternoon everyone, and welcome to another show of game development and other crazy stuff. Hello, La. Shame on me, I'm not Italian anthem. Exactly, so you will not be able to log in as me. It will be impossible for you. What was the opening song of was the opening song a Plane Shift soundtrack? Yes, when we are in the open video, opening video or closing video, I always have Plane Shift songs. Absolutely, they are all Plane Shift songs. Okay, so it was nicely layered. It was a split into 2 tracks would be good. Yeah. All the PS music are original. Yeah, they are. And they're also made without the AI because when they made them, the AI was not existing. There was no AI back then. Can you believe it? But internet was already there. Yes, internet was already there. Okay, so what are we doing here, guys? What are we doing? We are finishing the drawings. We are finishing the drawings completely. We can do it now because I made some progress. and it is kind of working, right? It is kind of working, but I have a problem. So the first problem I had was that our items can be sold by NPC, right? So basically what happens is that there is an NPC selling a book, right? A blank book. And the blank book gets personalized, is how we say, right, for you. So when you buy it, that basic item, that is the definition of the book, get personalized for you, right? The green guy, and so you have a green book, let's say, right, with some green content. Now the problem that I had was that when you were changing the drawing, instead of changing the drawing in your book, you were changing the drawing here. So in the source book, right? So when that book was sold again, was having the same drawing, which is not what we want, right? Which is not what we want. So we want to update the drawing here only. So yapata. So what I'm trying to do now, I forgot a bit what I was doing, but what I was trying to do, yes, I was trying to do the flow where the drawing is empty. So if the drawing is empty, we want to open the window, but without any drawing, right? And then we want you to be able to upload a drawing. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let me delete this thing 1 second. Let me delete this thing as well. And let me delete this thing as well, right? So we don't have any drawings, right? We don't have any drawings in the cache. We don't have any drawings in the client cache, and we don't have any drawings in the server cache. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. How are you guys today? Tomorrow morning I have another session of physiotherapy in the early morning, so I have to wake up like at 6 or so. 6:30 probably, holy shit. But anyway, yeah, because I do it before work. But the arm is improving, huh? I can move it. I can move it way better, but still not as I want. Not fully as I want, but it will improve. Okay, so what do we have here? Here we have an empty book, right? So it is a blank drawing canvas. Blank drawing canvas over a rare, right? So, which is something that I bought from this guy. Well, actually this girl, because now she can sell also blank drawing canvas, right? She can sell blank drawing canvas. I don't know why we have all these icons, but it's okay. So when you buy a drawing canvas, it gets personalized for you, and so it becomes unique, right? Becomes unique. And on this blank drawing canvas, which starts empty, we have this capability, because it's my book, it's my cabin, right? It's my physiotherapy. So basically, is exercises for the arm, you know, to recover the thing, to recover movement, the extension, because the arm doesn't move like it was moving before. at the beginning, but then hopefully it will. Okay, so we take this picture. Okay, we take the picture and we put it here. So now what happened is basically nothing yet, right? Because you just have it here, but you didn't save it yet, right? So in our, you see, in our, here there is nothing, and here there is nothing. Wait, where is it? Under saved drawings, right? There is nothing. There is no cache, right? There is no cache. But now I save it. Drawing cannot be updated. Okay, so we need to understand this, because this is the problem I'm having at the moment, right? There is not... Actually, he's putting the cache into the server, and he's putting the cache also into the client. So in theory, he did it though. But let me see if he changed the actual item, right? Did he change the item or not? No, he didn't. So he didn't update this thing. But in theory the cache he did. Okay, so what did he say? He said the drawing can't be updated. Drawing can't be updated. Drawing can't be updated. Ah, fuck. He didn't find the item ID. Ay. He did not find... this is what? Here we are server side, huh? So for some reason, right, the server side did not get the drawing ID. Did not get the drawing ID. Wait a second. Because maybe I know why. Maybe I know why. Yeah, in theory it's this, right? We give the server the item instance ID so he can use when the upload is finished, right? So we send him this drawing ID. It's kind of strange that this did not happen. It's a bit strange that this did not happen. But we can print it out. We can print it out. We can say server received drawing ID, right? %D. So or this drawing ID is empty, or because in theory here we are server side, right? Because there is a server reliable call. And for whatever reason it seems it's not happening. I don't know why. Should happen. Yeah, some of my muscles are still kind of fucked up. I don't know why. But I hope they will improve. Anyway, today another guy that was doing a commission for us decided to stop. Having these commissions, guys, is a pain. 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 Commissioning stuff is really a pain. Every time, you know, these guys have a problem. They don't do it, they bail out. It's really a pain. I think the only way would be for me to give them, you know, like 5 times the money, and then maybe, but I think I'm not sure if they will do it anyway. I think people these days are I don't know, are not really focusing on stuff. I think it was much easier when we started this project. I mean, I remember when we started this project, right? It was much easier to find people that were really willing to help, you know, just for fun, you know, people doing stuff for fun. I think that now people don't do stuff for fun anymore. Or anyway, I cannot find them. Maybe there are, but I cannot find the people. The commission guy was doing the textures of these textures. The texture of the Diaboli houses. So this is a texture he made, for example. This Christmas tree. If you see it on the opposite, is a Christmas tree, but the problem, I can explain you the problems and what he did, but you will be like, what the fuck if I tell you all. But anyway, so he refunded the money. So he said, okay, I cannot do it, you know, I don't have the time, the money is too little compared to the effort, and he just said, I cannot do it, I cannot do it. So I have to restart from scratch, fuck it. Okay, we can actually delete the cache, but it doesn't make a lot of difference because in theory, okay, I can delete it, but it doesn't make any difference because that particular ID is not stored in the database, right? So okay, drawing can be updated. Let's see what we get on the server in terms of ID. Wait. Receive drawing ID 0. Okay, so the server does not receive the ID. The server does not receive the ID. Okay, so it may be just a simple mistake. Can be just a simple mistake that I did not send this ID. Right? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't send the ID. Okay, let me see here. Here is drawing ID. Drawing ID. Request drawing upload. Yeah, maybe I didn't pass it. I don't know. It's possible. We can check. We can check, my friends. We can check. But it's nearly done, eh? This is nearly done. Later in the year I can definitely help and look into it. Right now I'm a bit busy with the house renovation and work myself. Okay, that would be nice. Because, you know, working with people that do it for fun is so much better, right? Even if we don't reach a result, but it's so much better to speak because I can say, oh, I don't like, you know, I don't like this part, you know, can we redo it, right? If I say, I don't like this part, can we redo? For example, I said, well, this is a bit too plain. Maybe we can have, you know, a border, like a darker border to make it look more real. But, you know, if you're working with a guy that is, you know, counting the minutes, the hours, because he's on a contract, right? Everything you say is taken as a oh, I will lose money, right? Oh, I will lose money. And so it's not a very healthy relationship, right? I mean, it's like if you are in a relationship with your wife where every time you kiss, you know, you have to give 10 euro, and the same when she kisses you, you know, is another 10 euro. So it's not an healthy relationship, right? And because every time you kiss, you will say, oh, now I'm losing money, right? So it's not. And I have the same feeling with the people I'm doing commissions, right? Every time it's like, oh, can I ask this, or he will see as a problem, right? Can I ask? Drawing ID. In theory, we pass it, but then it means that we don't receive it. Plus commission to really understand the world. Yeah, it's so hard to make them understand the world. There are two problems. The first is the style, right? Because every game is a very different style. And so every time is like, oh, what should be the style, right? And I give them pictures, I give them reference, I show them the game. But obviously they don't grasp it instantly, right? Why this item ID is empty? I don't know. Setup drawing. This drawing ID is empty, boys. For whatever reason. Ah, fuck. Because I forgot to put it in the empty drawing. Okay. Okay, we can print it anyway. Just to be sure, right? But yeah, I think it's this. I think it's the fact that I didn't set it here. We can print it out anyway, so that we are sure that we are sure. So if we get another error, at least drawing ID. If we get another error, at least we have this printout, right? I don't know, for example, you know, Raoni tried, right? He tried and he created two textures. In one, I mean, yes, I had to edit it quite a bit, I have to admit, right? So I did a lot of editing on it, but it really helped. It really helped. It really helped. So it created something that was unique and nice looking. Was the Rivnak alternate skin, and it was pretty good. And so we changed it a number of times. You know, it was not a problem. I told him, well, maybe this part is not good. This part is not good. And we redid it, we changed it. Then on the second skin, it got a bit more defensive. On the second skin, I said, no, it's not good. And it was like, eh. Unfortunately, I know I am the gate, and that's what it is. You guys, when you guys are submitting stuff to me, you have to understand that I am the gate in terms of quality, style, and because otherwise the game will become like a mess, right? If everyone is using a slightly different style, I mean, the game is already a mess, but it will become even more a mess, right? So you have to accept that, unfortunately, sometimes I can say no. I think a major point is coherence. Yes, exactly. Exactly, that's one of the issues, right? So in terms of style, and we already have a lot of problems because this texture have been made by so many different people. Like, for example, this texture, right, has been made by Zwei. This texture has been made 1 million years ago by a completely different person, you know. And I don't know, this texture is partially taken from the web, from an existing model on the web, and then readapted, right? So what I'm trying to get stuff that, or anyway, to make them look at least reasonably close, but yeah. And then the second problem, so the first problem is the style. The second problem is really the understanding of how to do things. It's a bit of the experience, right? The experience of the people. I think they don't have enough experience, really. I'm sorry to say it, but this guy I think was a kind of a good artist, but he didn't have enough experience, because what he did, he created the textures with vertex painting. Drawing has been updated. Nice. Let me see. With vertex painting, which I mean, I know is a usable technique, but you cannot create something with vertex painting without telling your client, right? Oh wow, I think it worked. You see that he placed the ash here? I think it worked, boys. I think it worked. Let me see if he didn't ruin this ash. Yeah, he didn't ruin this ash. Fantastic. It works exactly as expected. I cannot believe it. Okay, I think it's working. Okay, so basically what we are doing now, right? So what happened is that do we want to have a title? I don't know. Is that we uploaded a file from disk, right? We uploaded a file from disk. The client checked if in the local cache it was already there. It didn't. He put it in the local cache. He sent it to the server. The server put it in its own cache, right, which is here. He put it in his own cache. And then he updated in the database the drawing, right? He updated in the database the drawing with the hash ID, right? So the next time I open it, fuck. Why? Because we didn't resend the inventory. So we still have the... No, it's impossible. No, wait. No, it's impossible. What the fuck? Okay, so everything worked, but we cannot open... I think because we did... I think we saved database, but we didn't save memory. No, it's impossible. No, we saved memory because the item the item is a pointer. Eh? The item is a pointer. So this drawing item, right? This drawing item is a pointer into the character inventory, right? So when I set the creation to be a new creation with a new content, I'm changing the okay, so let me do this. Let me just restart and see if when we restart we also need a way to rename this thing. Fuck. Let me just restart the client, okay? I want to see if when I restart the client, the drawing can be opened properly. Because the definition is correct. Unless I messed up the format. Yeah, maybe I messed up the format then. So yeah, the second problem is the experience of the guy, because like he said, oh, I can use vertex painting, right? But no, you cannot use vertex painting. First of all, because they are not even using Blender. This guy was using or Maya or 3ds Max or whatever else, right? So we are going through an FBX, and I don't know, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but it's a very bad idea, right? And plus, even if it works, you know, you are putting into a material, and I'm not using vertex painting in my game for that particular asset, so it cannot work, right? But anyway, that's what it is, boys. Fuck. Okay, so the problem is that now it is properly saved in the database, it is properly saved in the cache, but the drawing ID 13092 get drawing hash wrong format image hash. What do you mean wrong format image hash? Yeah, it's not reading properly. Wait, it's not reading properly, boys. It's not reading properly. It's not reading properly. Get drawing hash from PS item. It's impossible. It's not reading. Did I mess up the thing? Creative type image content image hash / content / creative. Seems to be correct, but there is something. So it looks like the content image hash. Why image hash is empty? Get current stats, right? Get drawing content. Get drawing content is doing what? Is getting creative stats content, exactly. I mean, the personalized one, I think it's not getting the personalized. I think it's getting the... I think it's not getting the personalized. Wait. I think it's reading the base item, which actually has an empty thing. Why is saying less than 3? Because it's not keeping the empty ones. So in theory, this one should be false, by the way, so that we keep. Oops. So that we keep also the empty ones, right? So this will not say this, because in reality is not. But this is an empty drawing, right? It is an empty drawing. Is reading an empty drawing. Is reading an empty drawing. Why is reading an empty drawing? Get drawing hash. Why is reading an empty drawing? It's impossible. Get drawing details. Here we are in PS item, right? We are in PS item, and we need to read. I think we need to debug this because it's too hard otherwise. I think we have to debug it. because it's not very easy to understand what is going on. Yeah, I will debug it. I think I don't understand why. In theory, everything is correct, but it's not working. So there is probably something. And it's the server side, eh? I think we are reading the base item definition and not the personalized book. That is what is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is what is happening. Like if I put an X in the basic item, we will see X. We can do it. We can do hash X, right? Just for fun. And you will see that. And you will see that we will see the X because it's the base thingy. But I don't understand why. Why we are reading the base and not the personalized. Here we are inside PS item, right? Here we are inside PS item. So we do the same that we do for like we do get musical sheet, right? Get musical sheet, for example, what is doing? It's doing creative stats, and then is saying get current stats. Get current stats. Get creative background image. Maybe it is the mistake. Eh? Maybe I see it already. Maybe I see it already. I think we have to call this. Creative stats. No, but I don't understand why. No, it's the same because we do creative stats content. I don't know. Let me. Oh fuck! We are debugging the client. No, I wanted to debug the server. We are debugging the client. No. Okay. But we are close. We are close. We are close. I think there is just a small fuck up that we are reading the wrong field, but if we read the right field, everything. I mean, the hardest part is done because the hardest part was really the transfer of the file with the component, right, that we got, and adapting that component to allow transferring of files and then saving to database, saving to cache, and all of that, all the cache reasoning, right? That is all done. You know, the problem is that to make a game like this, you need dozens of people, right? So I mean, we are doing it, but we are doing it because we are a bit crazy, but we are doing something impossible. You have to understand that. We are doing something completely impossible. We're doing something that it doesn't match. Impossible. for the size, for the scope, for the complexity, right? Is like, for example, now I need to add like 9 new villages or 6 new villages, right? So every village is made of, you know, dozens of pieces. And yes, I am designing this and this and this, but it's a long way, right? I mean, we can reuse, right? I think that we have to do it smart. So, and maybe we can do it smart, right? But okay, let me see what is going on here. I want to read this, right? Get drawing hash, because get drawing hash is the one that, yeah, exactly. And you will see probably the X now, right? We will probably see the X. Yeah, exactly. You see? So I know exactly what is happening, right? We are reading but why? Why? This is so weird, because actually in the database, right? In the database, we have it. And we have here, right? Under creative definition, we have image hash, blah, 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 right? So why, I mean, probably because it's not loaded correctly. Probably when this item was loaded. I mean, we can check, because we have the item here, right? So we can current stats, item stats, UID, name description. Yeah, it's not updating this with the specific. Yeah, exactly. But why? Ah, no, here it is. We have it. Creative stats. Here it is. Creative stats. It is our ID. So no, it's loaded correctly. So I'm reading the wrong. So I'm reading current stats while I should be reading creative stats. Get current stats, get drawing content. Creative stats. It is reading creative stats. What do you mean? It is. Wait. Oh. Get current stats. What is this doing? Current stats. And no, this current stats is the problem. Get drawing hash. We should just do get drawing content then, without going through get current stats. We cannot. Yeah, but I don't understand why it doesn't work the same way. Get musical sheet, right? Get musical sheet. And get musical sheet is reading creative stats. It's going directly. Okay, so let's create another. Okay. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Let's do this. Return the drawing content, which is basically the image hash in this creative, right? So we will do get creative drawing content, or get creative drawing. Get creative drawing, and we can do the same, right? If this is none, which is not, you get the base. Because this one is another. Oh, really? I thought it was the same. No, it's not the same though, because one is inside stats and one is inside PS item. So we miss. I thought we duplicated. Wait, I'm doing a mess. I thought we duplicated the image one, no? But probably we didn't. Get sketch. Creative stats content. We have get drawing content. Okay, get drawing content. Okay. Otherwise, it is creative stats content. And now we call get creative. So it's a bit of a mess. It's long to explain because it's just complex, but it's kind of weird. But yeah, but I think that now I think it will work. And also I think that now I can remove the X. I can remove the X from here. Now then, if this works, and I think that now it may work, we have another problem, that we don't have a way to rename this object. Right? And we need a way to rename this object. I forgot about it. So we need to implement the same logic that we have for drawings and for the other stuff to give it a title, right? Because the title is the item name, and you cannot leave it like that, right? And in theory also a description, but a description for now, I think we will just skip it. But yeah, in theory, yes. Okay, let me recompile it like this. In theory today, the JetBrains license expired, boys. It expired, my license expired, but I think there is a 7 days grace period that you can still use it. This is what I read on the internet, but I think they will give my license tomorrow or so. And if not, we go back to Visual Studio. It'll be a bit painful, but I mean, we can also buy it, but you know, again, paying to produce free software is a bit annoying to me. Which, by the way, is what we do with commissions, but... yeah. He's building. But anyway, I think that on the positive side, we made a lot of progress. I mean, if you look at, you know, what we had, you know, 2 or 3 years ago and what we have now, we added a lot of stuff. But obviously we go at the speed that we can, right? So it's a part-time kind of evening and weekend activity for me. So I can do that much, right? I can do that much. But I think we did a lot. Like the fishing minigame, I think is cool. I think it came out well. Did you play the fishing minigame? I think it's nice. And the new drawing that we have now and the vector that we just recovered from the past, I mean, is nice as well. I think it can make the world more alive, you know, because you can have more content, so people can create content, right? If people can create content, your game becomes immediately more lively. Okay, so now is this one. Ah, nice. Okay, so now it works. You see that now it worked properly. So it is reading the specific. Okay. Okay, so there are a few tests I want to do. For example, I want to upload the same image twice, right? If I upload the same image twice, in theory, nothing should change. So in the cache, I should not get double the files because the files are saved with a specific hash, right? And so yes, they get resaved. Like now we get the date, the time of right now, right? But they get resaved, but we are not wasting disk space, right? And so if you copy this drawing, can you copy? Can you copy? I don't know. Well, the copy will think about it. You cannot. The only thing that you cannot do, you cannot remove it. You cannot like empty the thing, right? But like if I click here and then I cancel, this is a good test. I cannot save. You see, if you don't select a valid file, you. Okay, now one thing absolutely we need to do, and I think I didn't do it yet, is that we have to validate server side. We have to validate server side the file. Yeah, I didn't. So we already validated the file on the client, right? But the client can cheat, right? And so so we have to validate the file again on the server, right? And this time we have to validate it. Can I validate it before I write it or not? Well, in theory I can validate the buffer, yes. I can validate the buffer that I receive before writing to disk, right? How do we do that? Well, we have an open file which is under sketch, but I think that will not under UPS sketch. What the hell is the name? No. We have open file. Use sketch widget. Okay, use sketch widget. So open file is doing a bit more than what we want. So we need to adapt this function to also work with the buffer. So basically, from here down, right? We have verified file format. We can call this directly. We can call this directly, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think we can call this function directly. Now, this function will validate that this thing is a PNG and will validate that he has the right sides, right? Now the problem is, if this fails, what do we do? If this fails, I think if this fails, we are just rejecting. We are just rejecting. We are just rejecting, right? So this case is someone trying to maliciously send us a file by hacking, okay? Because this is not possible with a normal client. So there is someone that is actually building another client or manually modifying the client to send a malicious file, right? To send a malicious file. So there is I think we should, I don't know exactly how I should do it, but I should, I think I need to save the name of the guy. File sent with custom client, right? Because our client will never send a file that is not correct because we are checking it on the client. But if they modify the client, right? But if they modify the client, they can pretend that is a JPEG, or sorry, that is a PNG, but in reality they are sending maybe an executable file, right? And it is exactly why I do the check again on the server. And so in this case, I want to print out the account ID or the account. I can print out what I think I should print the account ID. Yeah. This is the account ID of the person that did it, right? And if this happens, now there are a number of problems with this, right? Because you can create a new account, right? Register it, and then send the file. So in theory, you know, in theory we are still exposing ourselves to potential trouble, but we are not saving the file, right? We are not saving the file on the server. So if the file is not a PNG, we are not saving it. So he can do whatever he wants, but he will never reach our file system. So I think we are fairly safe, right? I think we are fairly safe. I think with this we are fairly safe. And here we just return, so we don't create a file name, we don't save to disk, we don't do anything, right? So client side, what the guy will see, he will basically see nothing. He will not even get an error, and I think I'm okay, not even giving me an error. So he will say, oh, this functionality is not working, right? Yeah, I think this is good. Okay, now the other problem that we have is the title. Because drawings, right, or maps or books have a title. And when you change this, we are changing the name of the item, right? And we have to do it also for our map. There is no way. Well, we have to do it for the map, and we have to do it for what the fuck? Ah, okay. Yeah, we have to hide when we are opening. When we are opening a map, we have to hide because we are using the same window. So we have to hide the previous thingy. Okay, that's something I have to do. Okay, but I think I know what to do. So we have to place the title at the top and make it editable. Are the plans now dropped everywhere? Not yet, Hula, but there is one player working on it. Resildren volunteered. I have the test server up and running. And as soon as he's done with the first sector, which is Idla, I will validate it and maybe I will do some changes and then we will move to the other. But I think that definition is done. It's a very big work because consider that we have 180 base locations. 180 base locations. In every location will probably have 4 or 5 sub locations. So this means that in the whole world there will be like probably 1,000 locations, right, to place. So I think it will take him a month or so to do. I mean, depending on how much he works on it, but I think it will take him quite some time. It's a big work. It's actually a big work. Okay, so we have to do 2 things. When we are opening the sketch and we are in this image mid, yeah, should disappear, right? This is when we are setting up the sketch. Isn't there a setup sketch? No? Why? Huh? What I'm missing? Setup sketch, yeah. I see. I don't know, I didn't see it. Setup sketch. Setup sketch, we need to take this and remove it, right? So it's not visible. Okay, nice. Done. Okay, so that is fixed. Now, the second thing we need to do, we need to have a title, right? Like this. That is not very easy because actually this is done in two ways. So there is a fake title and there is an edit title. So I mean a read-only title and an edit title, right? And these two are actually swapped based on the edit button. Yeah, so actually it is not super simple, but we will try. I think I want to make the font a bit smaller. What do you think? The font, what is the font? 24? Nah, let's do 20. When? What is the font here? Text style? Okay, let's do 20. Let's do 20. So we have the title and the edit title, right? And it's up there. And now we have to do the same, exactly the same that we do with the book. Exactly the same. The problem is that I think is a lot of stuff because, yeah, as you can see, it's used 20 times. Well, not 20, but 5, yes. So as soon as we set up, the edit title goes collapsed, right? It goes collapsed. And oh fuck, but if I just want to rename it, then what should I do? No, we have a problem. We have a problem because basically you will be able to rename it only if you change the picture. I think we will take that compromise. I don't know what to say. We'll take the compromise for now. We'll take that compromise for now. And maybe we make it better in the future. But so basically when we do the setup sketch, and also when we do the setup drawing, in theory, we want the title to be collapsed. We want the title, yeah. We want the title to be collapsed, huh? But let me think about it 1 second. Huh? Yeah, no, I think we do. Yeah. So in all these cases, we want the title to be. I think I can delete this now. I mean, I think it's working. So. So we want the title to be collapsed in the setup. So as soon as you open the thing, then after you click on open dialog and you select the file, and only if the file is valid, right, we enter into edit mode. So here. And so here we will do edit book title visible, edit book title visible, and set title equal to the edit book title visible, and the title equal to the title of the book, of the sketch, or whatever it is. And here yeah, and the standard title will be collapsed. That is the read-only one, right? So only the edit is visible, and the yeah. Now the problem we have is that we don't have the text, right? I mean, in theory, the text title is set at the beginning. So when we do the setup, so here we have the drawing, the image title, right, which is this one. So we have to set the text equal to this, right? I just hope you remember where you dropped them. Well, we have a command, right? We have a command that we see the, you remember the circles, the red circles on the ground? So we can see it. We can easily see as an administrator, we can easily see where the things are. Even if they are not visible, they are visible to us. Okay, image title. Image title. Well, if the drawing is empty, I assume that, yeah, I did it on the wrong one, because this one I think is empty, right? Or not? Well, I don't know. It may still have the default, right? So like blank book or blank. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think it will have that. It will have a blank thingy. I think so. So I think it should be okay. We can test it a bit and see what happens. This is the name of the sketch, actually. It is the name of the drawing, and this is the name. So the one was the name of the empty drawing, and this is the name of the filled-in drawing, right? So we will see the name now. We will see the name. The name will be visible, and then, well, we just have to be sure that we are showing it, right? I will just show it for to be sure, right? Because otherwise, I will just do a visibility visible, because maybe with all the different possibilities this will not be shown, right? So I think we should make it visible at all times, right? So basically this is sketch, this is drawing empty, and this is drawing with content, right? So these are the three cases that we have. Now Now, after you edit, after you click on save, right? After you click on save, that can be the problem now. Because when you click on save, in reality, we do not have the image title. When we click on save, because on the read book was easier, because the read book is not transferring files and doing anything like that, right? So there is a save button. There is this one, and on the save button, I'm getting the edit book text. Yes, I'm getting the edit book text, and I'm sending it to write book. The problem is that here with the drawing, we don't have that. Wait a second. Because here the only thing that we have a request drawing upload, fine, but a request drawing upload is completely offline, right? It's completely asynchronous. So I think that the way we send the drawing ID, we should also send the name. We should also send the name. Yeah. I think there is no other way. I think there is no other way. Oops. Now the problem is that no, I think with this it will work. I think with this it may. Right. Where the fuck is the implementation, bro? Yes. Okay. So we also have the name. And Okay, so now the only thing we need to do, we need to right. We need to pass it here, right? Because now this will be different. And then I think that they may work now. The only problem is that then when I receive the name, when I receive the name, when I receive the name, I have to set, now set name, I don't know if set name is the right one though, because we have to be sure that we set the personalized name, right? Not the base stats item name. Yeah, but I think all the custom item name. Yeah, exactly. This is the custom item name, yes. Exactly. No, I think it's good. I think it's good. I think it's what we need. Now, the only problem after this is that we will have to resend the inventory, right? Because the inventory will have the old name. So we have to... Aren't we sending the inventory here? Ah yes, we're sending inventory here. If sketch length greater than 0 and sketch name different than the current title. Ah, that's a good idea actually. Very good idea. That is a very good idea. So we do it only if the title actually has been changing, right? Seems to be a great idea to me. So update inventory if title changed. So we do, well, this actually needs to happen before, eh? This needs to be read before, otherwise. Ah, yes, by the way, I can also do it before this. I mean, I can do this only if it's changed, right? Yeah, the only thing that confused me though is if I do it this way, isn't that fucking up everything? Because he's doing the save at the end. But it's sending the inventory before. Because the send inventory is reading from memory anyway. Okay, so we can do all of this before the save. This is what it's saying. I understand. So actually, okay. Actually we can do this. Yeah, it's correct. It's correct. We can do all this before the save, yeah. We can also send the inventory before the save, yes. No? Send inventory is not... what? Send inventory is inside what? Is inside PS server char? Okay. So is the opposite. PS server. No, server. What? Server char manager. No, server char. No, char manager. Char manager we called it. Char manager. Okay. Fine. So we get the current title. We check if the current title, if the new title is greater than 0 and is different than the previous title, and then we set it as the new title, and then we update the inventory in that case. Otherwise, we don't update the inventory. So if you don't change the name will not update, right? And then we save to database. So I can remove this now. Then we save to database, and then we send a message to the client that the drawing has been updated. Okay. So we just need to pass the name to the blueprint now, and then everything else should be done, right? Yeah, in the request upload. Finally, an answer about the mystery of the crop circle you can find in the country where there are devs who have dropped them. Yeah, exactly. It's us. The mystery crops, the mystery circles, is us. It's just devs. Are the devs of our universe. Okay. No, mistakes were made. Okay. Hello, Fanner. You got a haircut? Nice. I'm having some lunch, which was 2 slices of pizza and a bottle of water. Very nice. Good job. Remember that every time you do something for yourself, for your body, is a win, okay? Is a win. It's like you're getting experience, you know? It's like you are leveling up. Every time you do something for your body, you should see it like a small level up. Like a small level up. Like a bling, experience, bling, experience, bling. experience. Because life is long, my friend. Well, it's not long, but anyway, life is long, and so you are playing for the long run, right? You're not playing for the short run. So you need to gain it. You need to gain enough experience and points to be able to play the next games, right? You don't want to stop at level 1. You don't want to stop at level 1, you want to do level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, understand if it is a level 10, understand if there is a secret level, you know? And that takes time. And so your body needs to be in good shape to do all the levels. All the levels. Exactly. If you want to defeat the final boss, you need to be 100% fit. Exactly. The final boss is really bad. It's very hard. The final boss is tough. So if you're not perfectly fit, you will not defeat the freaking boss. And I tell you, before the final boss, there are a number of smaller bosses. There are like a number of smaller bosses. They come in groups. There is like a group of 3, a group of 4, a group of 5. So there is stuff to do before that, before the final boss. For example, go skiing and break an arm. Well, I mean, there was that's sport, and sport in theory is good for you, no? Well, I mean, you have to be careful. Okay, so now we have this shit, right? Blank drawing canvas over a rarer, and we want to rename it. We cannot rename it. We cannot rename it unless, well, we could do one thing. We could do like a double click. In theory, I could do a double click on the title. Ah, that would be very nice. That would be very nice. Do you think that we can enable the double click? Because at the moment, the way it works is this. I have to do this. I have to find my shit again. I have to find my fireworks. And then, now, you see, it became editable. And now I call it fireworks drawing. And then I click on save. And if all went well, it didn't. Because I didn't add it. I just said, then I got distracted. I said we have to add it to the thingy. We have to add it. Yeah, we have to pass the name. So we pass the name, right? Yeah. I think a double click on the title just to change the title would be a good idea. I think it's very intuitive, right? You double click. Can we double click on a text? I don't know. That was a side quest with a questionable reward. No, there was a, yeah, I mean, there was a quest, which is, you know, go to ski. But then during that quest, I messed up because I was not fit enough, you know. I didn't do enough exercises before, so I was not ready for it. I was not ready. I didn't exercise enough. I didn't prepare enough. And I didn't run and do exercises enough. And so I was not prepared. And that's the result. And so now instead of going one level up, I went one level down. And so now I have to redo the level. Holy fuck, I have to redo the level, you know? But I will redo it, I will redo it, I will redo it. I will redo it, no problem. No issue, no issue. Okay, so where is the upload? Here. So we have to pass the drawing name, right? We have to pass the drawing name. Set drawing ID. Set drawing ID. Yeah, we have to do the same with the name, bro. Which is the title. No, I mean, we have to do it. We have to set. What do we have to set? I mean, we need a new name, right? New name. We need a new name, and the new name needs to be set only. Well, I think I have to set it to empty, because otherwise I will get the name of the previous sketch. That would be a very bad idea. A super bad idea. So I think I need to do. And also the drawing ID. I think I need to get the well, this one is set every time. But yeah, at least then, because maybe we will be able to rename the sketch in the future. So we set the name. I think we should set the name to empty. Yeah, I think we should do that. We should set the new name to empty. We should set the new name to empty when we start. And then when we do the edit, right? And we read it. No, but sorry, I think I'm doing something stupid, because when I mean, I can do it directly, right? I can do it directly, because when we are pressing OK, aren't we copying the title? Didn't we say that we were copying the title on the select? Yes, exactly. We said that we were copying the title on the select, right? You see, the edit title becomes the title. Yeah, exactly. So I don't need this. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Because we just get the one that we edit. Oh fuck! I have to. Okay. Sorry, I had an idea, but it was a bad idea. I had an idea, but it was a bad idea. So now, yeah. Now when we do the upload, yes, we take this and we put it in drawing name. Okay, fine, done, easy, only this, nothing else. Okay. I actually fractured my ankle during gym classes in high school. Ha! You have to be careful. Sport is kind of good, but injury does happen. I say jumping to deflect a ball in a sport game can cause small fracture of the ankle. Yeah. True. I can explain how I choose my name. Hula jump. You explained it already. I'm French game we've made The jumping frog. And when dev said no, frogs in game, choose another name. And the name I chose was hula hop. Yeah, because hula hop is the hula hop. There is an item called hula hop. What was all that registering? The fuck was it registering? Registering network matrix. Wow. Registering a lot of stuff in here. So hula jump at the end was accepted, huh? Yeah, names have history. Okay, can we rename this thing? Or not? I think renaming when you change the picture, I think is okay, but renaming by double clicking, I think would be even nicer. So I want to call it Fireworks Drawing. Save. Boom. Fuck. Didn't work. Why didn't work? Name blank drawing canvas over rarer. What the fuck? Because the click happened after the text title. No, I don't understand. So we click on file selected, right? I clicked on file selected. On file selected, we do what? We say if the path is good, right? If the path is good, we do all of this, right? And here we take the edit book title and we put it in the text title. What? What the fuck I'm doing here? No. No, we're doing the opposite. Wait. No, it's fucked up. We take the edit book. Wait. It's the opposite. It's the opposite. Oh my god. So we take the edit text and we set it in No. Fuck. Sorry. Okay, so here is where we enable the thing. So we are populating the edit text title with the text title. Yes, because it is when we select the file. But then when I click on save, I have to do the opposite, right? When I click on save, I have to do the opposite. So meaning that I have to do what? I have to take the edit title. I have to take the edit title. Yeah. I was fucking up even more. That change was even making more damage. Okay. Yeah, I take the one that I edited and I send it down. Okay. Okay. I believe now it will work. I believe. You know, you can find sound of frog in game, but still no hula hop. I know. No, but hula hop is a problem because hula hop. You know what is a hula hop? Hula hop. You know what is a hula hop? This is a hula hop. Hula hop. Actually, it's hula hoop. But anyway, this is hula hop. So you cannot be called like this. Understand? Hula hop, hula hop. So it's not for the frog. It's not for the frog. It's for this. It's like if you are called computer, you know? I cannot be called computer. A flying circle? No, it's not a flying circle. It's a thing, you know, that you move. It's a thing that you move. Okay, can we rename this thing Oli Molly? Trying to rename it since 1 hour. Can I do it, please? Can I please rename this without going crazy? Thank you. Drawing, fireworks drawing. Okay. Can we save this? Drawing has been updated. Oh, fireworks drawing. Fantastic. Okay, it worked. It worked. Now, let me just be sure. So we read also in the database, right? In the database, item instances, right? This name, if I refresh, it is the old. Okay, fireworks drawing. Fantastic. Now, the only thing is the description. Why unknown artist? Unknown artist? Interesting. Unknown artist. Why unknown artist? Because we don't pass the author name. No, I also have to pass the author name. Fuck it. No, but the author name, you know, is me. Wait a second. We don't pass the author. The author. Construct a file name, blah blah blah. Update inventory if title changed. Okay. Set creation. How is the description created? I have no idea. PS character. Hey, is here. PS character full name. So set creation. Set creation. Creation ID. Update description. Creator name. Creator name. Yeah, creator name. I passed it. Creator name is this. Is character full name. Why didn't save it? Why? Update description. Update the description of the item. Author, eh? Ah, because depends on the... I see. Drawing titled creator valid. PS item stats creator valid. What? What is creator valid? There is a way to manage the creator somehow. Set creator client creator valid. Ah, you have to call it explicit. Okay. It looks like you have to call it explicit. I don't understand fully why, because if we pass the name, but fine. Okay, we can do that. We can do that as well. So before set creation, we say drawing item get PS character, right? And creator value. So this in theory should also set the author in the description, which is very nice, because then if you give the item to someone else, you know, you can see the author in the description. I really like that. It's very roleplay enabled. Okay, let's do this last test, then I think I will probably go, but do you believe that it will work or not? Do you believe? I mean, if this works, we are basically done with this functionality or not. No, there are still some questions that I have to read, because I think there were some questions and we need to check if those questions are actually answered now, but Yup. Yup. Fireworks drawing. I think it will update it also if I don't. Probably. Ah, fuck! He's not changing this. Okay. He has to set to not editable this after you click on save. Let me see the description. Ah, by the way, you cannot see the description. No, what do you mean? We are updating the description, but you cannot see it. That's fantastic. What the fuck? You cannot see it everywhere. It's only in the database. Really? Drawn by, you see, drawn by Rerari Sireche. Okay. Anyway, now it's correct in the database, but we don't have a way to see. How was it in the old game? You right click and you could see the description somehow, or if you drop it to the ground. I don't know what happens if you drop it to the ground and then you right click. Oh, it's the same. But you see that on the ground you cannot edit, which is actually correct. Okay, that is very nice. So basically it works. Right, basically it works. Maybe we can put the auto rear at the bottom, I don't know. But it is cool. Created by uploading an image. Okay. Okay, I would say this functionality is pretty much done, right? It's not perfect because like we need to remember that we have to, maybe this I will do or I forget. We have to make this non-readable after we finish with the save, right? So basically we have to swap the two. We have to show the title and hide the edit title. And then we just read briefly the questions that we had here. We had a bunch of questions, and then we call it a day. And then we call it a day, my friends. And then we call it a day. So basically when we save, no. Well, in both cases, if we cancel or if we save, yeah. If we cancel, if we save, we have to restore the title. Well, in theory, if we cancel, we should also restore the previous title. No! Oh, fuck. Yeah. So I will have to keep the previous title somewhere. No. How we were doing on the read book? On the read book, if I click on cancel, what happens? Let me see. I just exit. No, exit edit mode. Exit edit mode makes the text visible. Ah, probably because he's never swapping it with the other. Yes. Because he's never swapping it with the other. Ah, okay. Yes, yes, yes. Correct, correct, correct. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. So on the open we don't do anything, but on the cancel, we well, the cancel is also hiding the window, but still I think we have to do that, otherwise the next time you open it you will see them inverted, right? So we take the edit and we collapse, we take the text and we make it visible, exactly. And on the save, we do exactly the same. And on the save, we do exactly the same. Okay, we should test it in theory one more time, but I will test it tomorrow, guys. I need to go because tomorrow I have to wake up super early. Okay. Let me save this. I think we made good progress. I like that. So this drawing functionality is basically done, but let me read the questions that we had, right? So we said create new type, creative type image, done. Client selects the image from disk, same as we did on MIDI, done. Client sending the file to server, done. Validation ensure image is readable, done. Validation size resolution quota, done. Well, we didn't do the quota. I think the quota is a good question. Anyways, below. We have the same question below. Unique file name item instant plus checksum. No. No. Absolutely not. Just checksum. Item instance ID would be a super stupid idea. Only checksum, my friend. Only checksum. Yep. So that is done. Client could hash and store. Yes. Actually, it does it because the client has the client has a local cache, right? Client has local cache. Client. Client local cache, done. Player looking at the book. Client saved game for hash. Client saved game. Yeah. Yeah. Done. It is all done. All done. All done. All done. Done. Oops. Done. 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 Okay, what happens if you open? Okay, let's first put here the ones that we already answered, because this one actually we already answered. So what happens if the player upload the same image twice? This is done. We have the checksum, and it works perfectly, right? So also if multiple players upload the same image is already working. So prevent the player to request a download of a hash that doesn't belong to him. Wow. Wow. Created from weapon material or magic. What do you mean? No, hand drawn. And drawn by the only so that is a very good question. I mean, it's a bit of an advanced question, but again, you could, right? You could request the download of a drawing, knowing the hash. Now, the problem is that you need to know the hash, right? Which is very, very, very. So you have to change. You have to modify the client by hacking it. You have to know one hash that is on the server side. And then you can request it, right? I think that is very unlikely to happen. I think it will never happen. But anyway, I think it's a good question. Do we want to have a player quota? Do we want to have a player quota? So basically the point is, you know, if a player starts to create 100 drawings, and then he starts to create 1,000 drawings, and then he starts to create 10,000 drawings, it starts to be a problem, right? I don't know. I think at the moment, no, but maybe if someone is abusing it, you know, we can do something. What happens when you copy a drawing? Actually, copying a drawing is already solved by the checksum. So it is already solved, but I don't know if we have a way to copy, right? Because how did you copy a book in PlaneShift in the legacy? How did you copy? You were saving and loading. You were saving and loading, huh? You were saving and loading the sketch. You were saving and loading the sketch, I think. Yes, you were saving and loading a sketch. So in theory, this question does not exist. This question does not exist. I think because it's not possible. I think the question could be allow save and load to local disk, right? For sketches, right? So in reality, this is on the other side. Allow save and load to local disk of XML. Allow to save and load XML to local disk, right? So this is something I think I want to add so that people can actually. It's not very easy because I mean it requires a bit of work, but I think we can do it. By the way, do we have the? I don't know. I closed it already. Allow save and load local disk. Yeah. Support different backgrounds. Yeah. That would be nice as well. Okay, I don't know, guys. I think to me, you asked to a dev for making a book copy. Because there is a copy item, I think, in the game for GMs, huh? But you know, I think this is good enough. I think it is good enough. I think what we have at the moment is good enough. I think we can say that this is completed. As a first version, I think is good. You can read any old sketch. You can upload new pictures. And you can rename it as well. And I think that's it. Fantastic. Fantastic. Very nice. I just take a screenshot. I just take a screenshot. No, I have a screenshot already. I have a screenshot already. I have to thank this guy. Just to report that all is working in game now. We have the ability to upload and download pictures as a drawing object in the game. There is also a local cache on the client to avoid re-downloading things twice, and a cache on the server. Thanks for the code, suggestions and discussions, and for being patient with my questions. This new functionality will be released, will be available to players at the next release. Nice. Yeah, I just said a thank you to the guy that created the transfer component, right? Which is nice. Yeah, I don't have to take another screenshot. I think it's fine. Okay, good. I think that's all for today. That's all for today. Now, the question is what we will work on tomorrow, right? What we will work on tomorrow. I don't know. I will think about it. I will think what to do. Tomorrow. If you have any idea, let me know. You have some ideas? You want me to work on pets as usual, or? I think we can continue. I think we can finish this. We can. I mean, considering that we lost the commission guy, I think I can work on this myself. I think that this texture is good. The roof texture is good. This one I think is decent. Everything else, unfortunately, I don't know. But like the windows. I don't know. This is the model that he modified, and he did a lot of weird changes. Like, yeah, he split all these things. I don't know. He did a lot of weird things. But I will. So, or we continue that, or we finish. We have to finish this as well, huh? We have to finish. We have to finish this. I made some progress, as you can see. So now we have the 3D, but I need to understand how to. I will duplicate it, right? We need to close it. We need to close it, and but yeah, we have the 3D. We can also finish this. Yeah, maybe we finish this. Using my dunk water trick for in-game waterfall. Dungeon water trick for in-game waterfall. Why? I don't know. Okay, I have to go. Bye! So thank you for watching. Click on follow on Twitch. Click on subscribe on YouTube, which is actually free for you, and it's always good to do. And then remember that you have a bunch of socials here that you can connect, and also you can download our game, because our game is released on Windows, Linux, and Mac, so you can play it right now. Go and do it. Go and do it! Gamble 1409 lost. I think it was working better when you were gambling at the start, not at the end. I think at the end of the stream doesn't work very well. But anyway. Oh wow, we have a picture of the day, which is the old character creation. Wow, the old character. Look! Look, there is the Xacha. There is the Xacha race in this screenshot. It doesn't exist anymore. And there are the two races, Stonebreaker and Hammer Wielder, separate. And there is also the Innon. So in this version, right, in theory, there were 3, 6, 9, 12 races. Completely crazy people. 12 playable races. Can you imagine 12 playable races with 2 genders? Right, to maintain in a free game. That is why we reduced it. It's still 9. I mean, it's still 9, but bye. See you tomorrow. Bye. I like this music. Bye, 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 bye.